Hey, long time no see. Today I want to show you all a really cool training tool called Digiball. It's developed by Nathan Rhodes, who also developed DigiCube back in the days. Thank you, Nathan, for sending the prototype for review. The Digiball carries sensors inside so you can measure your tip location and cue ball spin rate. The Digiball does a really good job at measuring tip location. As you can see, if I drop the ball mid-air, the measured impact point is the dead center of the ball. On the screen, you have a distance slider in the shape of pool cues. If you want to get more precise tip location, you can lay down your cue to estimate the cue ball to target distance. Then at the bottom is the acceleration plot. You just need to slide to the first big bump, which indicates an impact event. Then Digiball will give you the precise tip location. In this case, the tip location is indicated by the smallest yellow circle right at the center. To see how accurate the sensor is, let's take a look at this high-speed footage. At the moment of impact, the cue ball has height 440 pixels, while the tip location is at 355 pixels, so the tip is at 80% of the height. This was actually unusually high, but for some reason I managed to hit this without miscue. Let's look at the same shot in Digiball's perspective. I've measured the Digiball to cushion distance, which is a couple of centimeters longer than the length of my cue. Once I'm done adjusting the distance, I'm good to go. After sliding the time plot to the first impact event, the measured tip location is at the fourth circle. Since there are only 5 circles, each circle represents a 20% change in tip height. So the Digiball knows that I hit at exactly 80% of the cue ball height. Personally, I think this is the best feature of Digiball. Not only does this feature make it a great training tool and coaching tool, it also makes Digiball a much better version of the Meso cue ball. If pro players use this in tournaments, the viewers can see exactly where pros hit the ball and learn from them better. This also helps to mystify a lot of rumors about how low or how high you can hit the ball. In the end, I want to talk about some downsides of Digiball. The ball speed measurement feature is not very accurate, and when I was testing, I kept getting 670 RPM even if I shot considerably harder. I calculated the actual spin rate from the high-speed footage. The ball completed one rotation in 139 frames, which means it was spinning at 904 RPM instead of the 670 RPM. I later learned from Nathan that if the ball's rotation happens to align with the sensor's orientation inside the ball, the spin rate will be kept at 667 RPM. Even if the sensor is not aligned with the axis of rotation, the spin rate will be kept at 1154 RPM as well. Another aspect is about inputting shot distance and having to slide to impact event to see accurate tip location. Even though it's very accurate, it's quite inconvenient to adjust these 2 parameters on every shot. Without adjusting these parameters, Digiball can still tell you where on the clock face you're hitting the ball, like what I'm doing right here, but you don't get to see the pinpoint location. I shared my thoughts with Nathan, and he had been since updating the software algorithms many times. I hope that when Digiball becomes available to the public, these issues will be fixed or at least improved a lot. Oh, I forgot to mention, Nathan cooperated with Aramith to make these Digiballs, so you don't need to worry about the ball's quality at all. Please leave your comments below to let me know what you think of the Digiball. I plan to make more Digiball videos in the future.